Italy Prime Minister Meloni has been calling out France and Macron for a while now. She has been dragging France every chance she gets. She has been speaking about how France treats Africa and how the relationship is messed up. We talked about her speech a month ago when, she was talking about Macron, and wow, she did not hold back. Recently, now, she made another speech about France, and honestly, we're not mad at that. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
Questo si chiama franco CFA. È la moneta coloniale che la Francia stampa per 14 nazioni africane, alle quali applica il signoraggio e in forza delle quali sfrutta le risorse di questa nazione. Questo è un bambino che lavora in una miniera d'oro in Burkina Faso. Il Burkina Faso è una delle nazioni più povere del mondo. Per il Burkina Faso, che ha l'oro, la Francia stampa moneta coloniale. In cambio pretende che finiscano nelle casse del tesoro francese il 50% di tutto quello che il Burkina Faso esporta. L'oro che questo bambino si infila in un cunicolo per tirare fuori finisce per lo più nelle casse dello Stato francese. Allora la soluzione non è prendere gli africani e spostarli in Europa, la soluzione è liberare l'Africa da certi europei che la sfruttano e consentire a queste persone di vivere di quello che hanno.
Everything she said is true. People are receiving it now because maybe it's coming from the Prime Minister of Italy, but this is the same thing our sister Dr. Arikana has been saying for a while now, actually for years.
Just downright terrible. Made the African leaders sign what they call the Pact for the Continuation of Colonization. France made the Francophone countries sign the Pact for the Continuation of Colonization. Allow me to highlight a few of the items in the Pact for the Continuation of Colonization, and I urge all of you to Google it and read it. And if that does not disgust you, I don't know what will. First, the French said, well, you see, we built a few schools, a few roads, a few hospitals, taught you about the fork and knife and sitting on a table and eating with utensils. We're going to call that the colonial debt. And for that you shall pay to perpetuity. In addition, you will deposit 85% of your bank reserves with the Minister of Finance, the French Minister of Finance. Collectively, the Minister of Finance, the French Minister of Finance will take all your deposits. It was 85% back then. It's now down to about 60. The French Minister will invest that money in the French Stock Exchange under the French name. You may or may not know the returns. Today, France is taking out of Africa, Francophone Africa, over $500 billion. Over $500 billion. We, the Africans, the poor countries, we're giving France over $500 billion a year. Year in, year out. And no one is talking about it. The latest figures are saying for every $14 billion that France takes out of Africa, by the time they finish investing it, they are realizing upwards of $300 billion for every $14 billion. So in actuality, France is taking out of Africa trillions of dollars year in, year out.
Maybe it will sink in now that their own is talking about it. But to be honest, we're not mad at the Europeans dragging each other, and we're not mad at this because she's telling the absolute truth. But we need to also listen to our own. When our own speak about these things, we tend to care more when it's coming from them, but the truth is the truth. And what Dr. Arikana said and what Prime Minister Meloni said is the same thing. It's a fact. Now it's time for a change. These Western African countries that have been suffering because of France, now it's time for them to stand up. And most of them, honestly speaking, are waking up. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, we've talked about these countries and they are recently saying no more to foreign interference, and it has to start somewhere, and I feel like it has begun and there is momentum. So all I have to say about this situation is time is up for France, and Sooner or later, we are gonna witness that. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongil Zalalam. I'll see you on the next one.